Oh shit. How many of y'all guessed that Ray was the 6ix9ine? That he turned out to be the one that's cooperating and telling and ratting and snitching. I didn't at first. I didn't expect it. But in this episode, when it starts off, you found out Norman set the nigga up. And y'all wonder why Norman is my favorite character. This dude's just a G. Anyway, he set Don, Gilda, and Ray up. And Ray wanted to know why he suspected him. It turns out Norman didn't seem that Norman suspected him, quote unquote. Seemed like he said that Ray being the traitor would be the worst case scenario. So that's the one he went for. He said, let me find out if the worst case happened. So he looked at it as in, not that there was a lot of evidence that Ray was the traitor, but that if Ray would be the traitor, that would be a bad thing. So we need to prepare for it. So he found out that way. Now, as they had their little interaction, you found out that Ray kind of isn't a traitor. Ray is the one who planned the escape from the very beginning. Turns out, Ray has been working with Mom since he was 6 years old. 6'9". He's been working with her since he was 6'9". You know what I mean? Like, wow. So he knew back then. I don't know how he found out, though. And he hasn't told anybody anything. Now, when Norman approached Ray, he said that a traitor might do that in order to be guaranteed that they live to become an adult. But Ray is not trying to do that. Ray is trying to escape. He set up the whole Connie mission for Emma and Norman to find out. Now, when he was asked, when he was talking about why he didn't let them in on his secret that he's working with Mom, it's for a couple reasons. First off, Mom knows exactly what's going on. She knows Norman and Emma are working with Ray on the escape plan. So I know you're wondering, why isn't she shipping them out and whatnot? Easy. Ray said it. She's more concerned with shipping out good product. She's trying to make sure that this whole shipment with Norman, Ray, and Emma go as smoothly as possible. That's what it's always been. That's why she's working with Ray. What you call him? Norman said, hey, if Ray was the trader, that'd be so problematic. But when he found out, he said, wait, something's not right. Why would Mom trust somebody out the blue like that? That she's going to ship out. He's been working with her for a while. He just don't know how that whole situation started. He's been working with her for a while. You get what I'm saying? So that was crazy. But yeah, when they had they wasn't supposed to, the way the plan was supposed to work was Norman and Emma was supposed to get back without tipping Mom off. Had they not tipped Mom off, Ray would have told him, yo, I'm working with Mom, I know this, blah, 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 and everything would have went off without a hitch. Mom was not supposed to be suspicious of Norman and Emma. That wasn't supposed to happen. Had it not happened, everything that's going on now would have went on, except they would have just said, except Mom wouldn't have been checking for him. Mom wouldn't have been suspicious. Meaning the escape plan would have been so much easier. Ray would have just said, yo, yeah, I'm working with Mom. Like, he would just let him know. That would have made perfect sense. Oh, I sent y'all out there on purpose because I know that if I'd have turned around and say, hey, y'all know this plantation is run by demons and, Mom is really, trying to sell us to be eaten. And who would have believed that shit? They would not have believed it. So that's why he had to set him up. So he's a double agent. I love that. I loved it. I would have never expected something like that. It's deep. It's deep. Also, he said that he figured out how to mess up the tracers. Emma brought up a good question. She said, wait a minute. How can you figure out how to, mess the tracers up if you didn't experiment on people? She's been there this whole time. She knows that people haven't been just chopped up or whatever. The only thing that's happened is people get shipped out. So if he figured out how to stop the tracers, and the only thing happens is people get shipped out, then she knows Ray's been doing experiments on people where he would stop the tracer, and if the tracer stopped, they would ship the people out. And she said, don't you ever do that again. Don't you Okay, I understand the ethics of it was jacked up. But what are you supposed to do? Let everybody get shipped out? He sacrificed a few people that were going to get sacrificed anyway. That was going down regardless. People were going to get shipped out regardless. I would have been happy it wasn't me. But some people was going to get... I think what he probably would have did, and this is what he probably should have told them. I know how people get shipped out. I know that this person was going to get shipped out in a month. So, 2 weeks before that, I tried to see if I could deactivate their tracker. So, all I did was push up a couple dates. And if it got pushed up, I know it's because the tracker's not working. You get what I'm saying? That would have been logical. So, even though he's sacrificing people, he didn't sacrifice anybody who wasn't going to be sacrificed anyway. But Emma was like, man, I ain't getting people killed. He didn't get anybody killed. Ray did what he had to do. He didn't get anybody killed. The only thing he did was sped up the process. But he did that in order to make sure that these people survive. Now, the way his relationship with Mom works is he helps her out, help keep the farm. Basically, he's the second mom. He's the dad. They never knew that Ray was their father. He's Uncle Phil. Norman and Emma didn't know that was their father. He's younger than Norman. It's almost like Don't Be a Menace to South Central while sipping on your juice in the hood. Remember the dad was younger than the son? Yeah. But she was getting him basically, outside contraband. She was smuggling for him. So he would get devices and shit like that and would use those devices to try to figure out ways to stop those trackers. Also, he's getting information on the outside world. He's saying that even though they're saying that it's 2015 and that they're supposed to be alive in 2015 or whatever, all the technology he's getting is old. It's older than what they would expect it. It's older than what he would have expected. I'm not sure how that works. I wonder what Mom gets out of the deal. It seems as if because she's trying to ship out the best product, even risking, playing this game with Norman, Ray, and them instead of just shipping them out. She's playing all his games with them instead of just shipping them out. You know what I mean? She's trying to be the best mom possible. There must be some type of benefit for her, but I'm not sure about it. Maybe the benefit she's getting is the same as Ray. You know what I mean? She gets to, I don't know, they let her out, have sex with some of the grown men at some point. I don't know, something. She's getting something out the deal. Maybe she gets technology, that she get to use. I don't know. She got an MP3 player, some shit like that, or she got the first iPod, the fucking iPod Nano, or some shit like that. I don't know. She's getting some type of benefit for that. Because if she wasn't benefiting from, if she could have just shipped the kids out early, then she would have just did that. There's some type of benefit she's getting from having the best children being shipped out and offering the demons the best product. Otherwise, she would have just did it. But now, they also figure out Mom has some type of secret room where she reports to the demons at a certain point in time of the day. And Don and Gilda actually go in and discover the room, and that's when the episode stops, where somebody's getting ready to open the door and, catch their asses in the act. Great episode. The reveal that it was Ray, who would have saw that coming? You know what I mean? Norman didn't even really see it coming. He just suspected that, hey, this would have been a good idea for mom to have Ray working for. He knew Emma wasn't, because Emma went out there and found out with him. You know what I'm saying? He knows he ain't. You know what I'm saying? So the only person it could have been, the worst person could have been was Ray. You know what I'm saying? But who would have expected that? That was genius. Ray working with mom, that puts us in a position where we're trying to figure out what the fuck happened. How did he know at the age of 6? Did he go out there at the age of 6 and discover that stuff? And on top of that, it turns out he's the mastermind, even though Norman's the better mastermind. He's the one that set them up. I like the fact when he was talking with Emma, he said, yo, I was trying to get y'all on board, but hey, y'all messed up. He said Emma started talking this bullshit about bringing everybody with us. Fuck wrong with her. He said, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. Now you try to bring everybody, you gonna get us all jammed up. You know what I mean? He said, I ain't trying to get jammed. He said, had you just said, hey, let's us 3 maybe dine and Gilda escape and whatnot, and you didn't let mom know, he would have just been a agent for mom. I mean, not agent for mom, an agent for Norman and Emma, and that'd Don and Gilda, and that'd just been that, which made perfect sense. So I did like that aspect of it. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. This is one thrilling series right here.